Attorney at law Sally Babbitt joins us again. Good morning. Happy New Year.
Good morning. Yeah, you too.
Listen, new administration, new courts, and with that, I am curious, what do you think is going to happen with the Supreme Court this year?
Well, of course, you know, it's always dangerous to speculate.
Right.
But, I mean, there are a few things we know. Of course, the one that everybody's discussing right now is the TikTok case. You know, is that a national security threat? You know, freedom of speech, lots of big issues, I think, that could set a lot of precedent either way. So that one is right on the front burner. Another thing that's kind of interesting, which may or may not develop into anything, is that two of the justices are in their 70s. So should they decide to retire, then in the first 2 years of Trump's presidency, we know he has a majority in the Senate. So if those one or two decide to retire, then he probably would not have a lot of resistance in finding a replacement. But that's all speculation whether or not that will happen. A lot of the other cases that we know are pending are really kind of boring. They're not real sexy topics,
Right.
you know, but they kind of get into the nitty gritty, and literally every session of the Supreme Court has to deal with these things. How much power do the administrative agencies have, like the FDA? Versus the federal government. You know, they have to be given that power. Some of the policies that Biden put in place will be challenged just because everybody wants to do it their way. So I think we're going to see a lot of really not sexy but important things, but I think everybody's really watching this social media decision.
The TikTok decision is pretty big. I mean, everyone's talking about it. A lot of people aren't on TikTok, but they know about it.
They do, and it really has some fundamental questions. And also, Google is in the middle of a lawsuit, not at the Supreme Court level, but similar situation, privacy issues.
As an attorney, this must all fascinate.
It is very interesting to the lawyers. It's not real sexy to the rest of the people.
But it will set policy and precedent.
It definitely will.
Coming forward, and I'm sure that every time there's an administration change, those questions arise.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you, Sally. It's always good to hear from you. Babbitt Legal Group, right there on St. Joseph Highway. If you want to reach Sally, you can go to our website, sallybabbittlaw.com, or you can give her a call. The number's on the screen, 507-3306.